The following is a summary of some recent studies on COVID-19. They include research that warrants further study to corroborate the findings and that has yet to be certified by peer review. Spreading version of Omicron resists all but one new drug. Until Friday, just one COVID-19 antibody drug has been effective against the Omicron variant, sotrovimab from Vir Biotechnology and GSK, and that drug is unlikely to do as well against at least one new version of the variant spreading globally, new research suggests. An antibody drug approved on Friday by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration does show promise when tested against sublineages or subvariants of Omicron, the research found. The drug approved on Friday, bebtelovimab, from Eli Lilly, remained potent in neutralizing all Omicron subvariants, Ho's team said. Two antibody drugs from AstraZeneca, silgavimab and tixagevimab, did remain effective against BA.2, but they are only approved for preventing COVID-19 in certain circumstances, not for treating it. Second-line Omicron immune defense deficient in some people. T cells, a key component of the body's immune defenses, may not work well against the Omicron variant in some people, according to new research. What the decrease in T cell recognition of Omicron means is unclear, but it is possible that these individuals will have reduced protection against severe disease, Gaiha said. It could also mean SARS-CoV-2 can evolve to escape even T cells, so we have to continue work on vaccines that may be resistant to future variants, and keep taking sensible precautions like mask wearing and testing, added Gaiha, who noted that vaccine boosters dramatically increased the T cell response to Omicron by 20 times. New or persistent health problems follow COVID-19 in seniors. Researchers studied nearly 133,000 Americans over age 65 who had coronavirus infections in 2020 and a roughly equal number of closely matched uninfected individuals. Nearly 1 in 3 COVID-19 patients sought medical attention at least 3 weeks after diagnosis for a new or persistent condition, an 11% higher rate than researchers saw in the comparison group. The COVID-19 patients were at increased risk for respiratory failure, fatigue, high blood pressure, and mental health diagnoses, the researchers found. When the COVID patients were compared to people previously infected with other respiratory viruses, like flu, only new problems with respiratory failure, dementia, and fatigue were more common after COVID-19. Although hospitalized patients were at higher risk for new or persistent problems, the larger population, who did not require admission to hospital for COVID-19 were still at risk, the researchers said.